welcome back to yet another episode of HTV. After you've all been having such a great December so far, to kick off today's show, let's turn things over to our administrators for this week's admin tips.
Hi again, you guys. Not that I'm not happy to see you, but man, I see you both in meetings a lot. And if I'm not with you in a virtual meeting, I'm here in this building by myself. I wish there was some way that I could meet some new people.
I agree, Mrs. Fortuna. I want to meet new people too, and I really need a new chess partner. My current one, man, he sucks.
It doesn't move that way. What are you doing?
Sorry guys, but guess what? I think I found a solution for you both. We now have an after-school club and activities Monday through Friday from 4:15 to 5 p.m. That means, Mrs. Fortuna, you can meet some new people and you're not going to be always by yourself. And Mr. Mulligan, you can find a new chess partner that won't eat that game. Hey, Miss Amanda, can you please tell us more about the programs that are available?
Hello, friends from Happy Valley and Rock Creek Middle School. We are excited to announce there are after-school activities available for all middle school students Monday through Friday from 4 to 5 p.m. Each day, Miss Mary Beth and I will give you the opportunity to form a community and build friendships outside of school hours. After-school clubs are also ready to join and available weekly.
Hey Herons, I'm Layla. And I'm Natalie, and we're here to discuss after-school clubs in hopes that you will consider joining.
Here are the club options.
Multicultural Club is a safe place where you can celebrate your culture, leadership, and the success of yourself and others. This club meets weekly on Tuesdays.
And calling all artists. Art Club is a place practicing artists to sharpen their art skills, develop new techniques, and art portfolios. This club meets weekly on Tuesdays.
Unity is an LGBTQ plus affinity club that provides a space for students to explore themselves and engage in meaningful conversations. This group meets on Thursdays.
Calling all builders, creators, designers, makers, and dismantlers. If you like building things, take things apart, see how things work, then the STEM Club is the club for you. This club meets weekly on Thursdays.
The Oregon Battle of the Books challenges active readers to explore a variety of books and compete in a district-wide battle. This group will meet weekly on Fridays.
To find out more about each club, other opportunities, and how to join, please visit our website.
Have a great day, Herons! I had no idea that we had so many ways to get involved while we were learning from home. I hope that everyone is enjoying learning about Native Americans this week. It is so important to learn the histories of our first settlers of our continent. Let's learn more about Native people with this week's Quote of the Week.
Senor H here with your Quote of the Week. As you may or may not know, Native or Indigenous peoples have a deep, deep respect for Earth and Mother Nature. And with that, here's the Quote of the Week. Someday, the Earth will weep. She will beg for her life. She will cry with tears of blood. You will make a choice. If you will help her or let her die. And when she dies, you will die too. John Hollow Horn. Oglala Lakota. Adios, Herons.
With less than 2 weeks of fall remaining, will there's weather settle in soon? Let's check the 7-day forecast to find out. Considered entering this year's school yearbook cover contest yet?
Calling all artists. Do you want a chance to feature your art on the cover of this year's yearbook? If so, create your masterpiece on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper or digital layout and either can scan it or hand in the physical copy to the main office.
All scans can be emailed to Mr. Oliver or sent to herontelevision@gmail.com. All mediums will be considered. paint, pencil, ink, photography, and other graphic designs.
Make sure to include the words Happy Valley Middle School and 2020 to 2021.
All entries will be due by Monday, December 14th, and will be voted on by the entire school in your Community and Connections class on December 16th. The winning entry will become the cover for this year's yearbook, and all the entries will be showcased in the book too. Good luck, Herons. We can't wait to see the masterpieces that you'll create.
Good luck, Herons.
Hey Herons, I'm Kayla, and this is your weekly challenge. Let's look at what people did for last week's weekly challenge.
What's up, Happy Valley? Mr. Cole here. This is my big black bear. Some call it a Newfoundland. Mostly just sleeps very sweetly.
No, like, just Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy got a, oh, it's from the last day. Jimmy! You're a criteria!
Thanks for sending your clips. It's my favorite time of the year, Christmas time, so you know what that means. This week's weekly challenge is to show us your holiday spirit. Make sure if you want to be an HTV, send this email a clip of you doing the weekly challenge, and be sure to get it in by Monday. See you next week!
Let's turn things over to Mr. Oliver for another Chromebook tip.
Hi everybody, Mr. Oliver here, and I'm back with another Chromebook tip. So last week you learned how to use your Chromebook's cameras, and today in your Community and Connections class, you're going to be taking a picture and then submitting it to your teacher. So make sure you remember how to do that. If not, they'll show you the video on how to use it. This week, I want to show you how to maximize your workspace. So once again, I'm recording from a Chromebook, and today I'm going to show you how to split your screen. So there are two different ways that you can split a screen on a Chromebook. Let me show you the first one. In the top right-hand corner, you've got the window maximizer button. You're going to click and hold on that, and then you can press the left or the right side arrow, and then now you've got two screens. If you forget how to do this, you can do a quick Google search on how to split a screen on a Chromebook. So that is method number one. Another method that's really convenient if you're doing this all the time is to add the extension to your Chromebook called Duelist. Now, Duelist ends up in your extension bar, and when you click on it, you get the option of what size you want everything to be. So here I have this version. Let me drag Duelist over to here so you can see. Right, so you can see you have two different screens going. You can adjust the size by clicking on the icon and then adjusting however you like to do it. So if you want the one to be smaller and the other to be bigger, all right, if you want lots of different ways that you can use to split your screen. So go ahead and try these Chromebook tips, and I'll see you on the next episode. Have a great day, Herons.
I always forget how to split my screen. Thanks for the reminder, Mr. Oliver. Last week, we heard some positive vibe tips from our student council. Let's check with them again and learn about their community service opportunities.
What's up, everybody? Mr. Cole here. Do you want to find a way to give back to your community this holiday season? Do you want to do so safely, given that we have a pandemic? Well, Student Council, we are doing a project that involves just that, and we want to invite you into that project. And it's really simple. My Student Council students have created a number of Instagram posts that you're about to see that shows you some options for how to give back to your community safely. And there are a lot of needs right now. You know, December is a magical time, but it's also really challenging. If there are families in our community that don't have enough to eat, that don't have any gifts to give their children if they choose to celebrate the holidays, and there are pets in shelters, a lot more pets than usual because of this pandemic that need items as well. And all these organizations have contactless drop-off. So if you want to gather items up, deliver them to these organizations, there are ways to do them that are completely safe given the restrictions that we have around COVID in our state. So the options you're about to see are all brought to you by our student council. And we hope you join us. We hope you find a way to give back this holiday season to those in our community that are really in need of it. And we look forward to your participation. So check out these options as you're thinking about how you might help out this month. Thanks, everybody. One of the first places you can donate is the Wichita Center. This is a great organization that's in our district, and it supports families right here that are struggling with food insecurity. The website that's in the description will tell you all sorts of things that you can donate and different canned foods you can bring in. Also, the toy drive. If you want to give toys back this holiday season, KGW does a great toy drive that we're participating in. This post is found on our Instagram page. Also, the link in the description tells you all about how to do this really safely. You can do it through Amazon as well. And you can also do that through Dornbecker's Children's Hospital, a great place to donate to as well. If you're at home and you want to write some letters, check out this organization, Love for Our Elders. Write a letter to someone who's in an adult, senior care facility. They would love to hear from you and about your world and who you are. You might also consider donating to the Portland Rescue Mission that helps people that are experiencing homelessness, and that has increased a lot during this pandemic, and there's a lot of needs they have that you see listed here, also on their website. Finally, if you love animals, the number of animals in shelters has increased dramatically, and there are a ton of items you can actually make at home and donate to these animal shelters. If you're crafty, you want to make some animal treats, this might be a great option for you. Thanks for listening, everybody. We hope you participate.
Thanks, Stuco. It is always nice to take some focus on the positive. Let's turn our focus to my favorite part of the show, the joke of the day.
Hey, how's your day been? It's been pretty good. I think I have a joke that can make your day even better. Okay, let's hear it. What did the tennis ball say when it got hit? Who's making all the racket? You could do better. And that was your joke of the day.
Thanks, Maymoon. Excellent joke. It's nice to see Mrs. Christopher on the last week's joke of the day. In fact, I heard she had so much fun, she's back this week with the random fact of the episode.
Hi Herons, Mrs. Christopher here, and actually this is Smokey, one of our pet bunnies. We actually have 4, and he's a pretty sweet little guy, and you can see he's got eyes on each side of his head, not on the front of his head like we do, and that helps him to see almost all the way around his body so he can see if a predator is coming. And there's something else that's really interesting about bunnies. They actually eat their own feces, and it's good for them. That's what's crazy about it. So rabbits actually digest their food really, really quickly. And because they do, when they eat their feces, it actually enables them to take in more of those nutrients and get out all of the nutrients. So if you see a bunny ever doing that, it's not actually a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. But it is pretty random. And that's your random fact of the episode.
Wow, that's really random. This show is just about to wrap up, but before we go, let's turn things over to Mrs. Pearson for this week's Staff Spotlight.
Hi, Mr. Lippert. How are you?
I'm doing fine, Renee. How are you doing?
I am doing great. I'm really excited to have you on Staff Spotlight this week. So
well, thank you for asking me.
Yeah. Well, I want to start talking about something that I will never forget. You made me some gingerbread cookies. They were soft gingerbread cookies. You are a wonderful baker.
Those cookies are often requested here at home, but a lot of it's eaten as cookie dough. We're kind of a cookie dough family. And the secret is pulling them out long before you think you should. And then they're nice and gooey. Awesome.
So cooking and baking is not all you do. What else do you like to do when you're not grading papers and planning for great science lessons?
Well, I do like to golf. Mr. Oliver on staff was a frequent golfing partner. The nice thing about the summertime is it stays pretty late, so I get to golf pretty much year round. Another thing I like to do is go hiking. I did that over Thanksgiving, and there's the Tillamook State Forest is just filled with places to go, and I've spent all my life kind of hiking up to that area. Skiing, for years I've run the ski bus out of the school, and this year I don't think, the Mount Hood Meadows is not doing the ski bus, but I am going to be up there quite a bit this winter.
You are a great person to work with, a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed having you on the show this week. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay.
And all right, Mrs. Pearson, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lippert. We'll see you later.
So Mr. Lippert makes quite the gingerbread cookies. Hey, you learn something new on Heron Television every day. That's all we have for today's episode. Enjoy your Wednesday. I'm Haley, and have a great day, Herons.
Have a great day, Herons.
Have a great day, Herons.
Have a great day, Herons.